Some of the most evocative pictures you've got there are of people at fairgrounds, you know, just normal, everyday scenes.
Yes. Yeah, well, yes, exactly. The fairground, this is one of the fairground pictures, and this is taken on Cross Lane. And a lot of the people I've spoken to, they remember the Cross Lane Fair because it was there every year. So I guess those people were travelling around with the fair, so they wouldn't have necessarily been from Salford. But a lot of people remember those. And I've got some other pictures which I really like, which I've recently scanned, and they're in my book. They're of children on the waltzer, and it's whizzing round, and they're having such fun there. And one of the boys has got Wellington boots on. Now, you just would not get kids of 12 years old going out having fun with Wellington boots on. So I'd love to get in touch with some of those children, adults now.
Are you surprised by the quality of the pictures that you've taken? Because they have obviously they've lasted, you know.
I think this is something to say for film and printed film, because I developed my own film, a black and white film, which was Tri-X or HP5. That's the film that we used, 400 ASA film in those days. I would have printed them in my cellar darkroom. And I would have printed them on a good paper, and obviously it's lasted.
Do you think this is a good news story for Salford to have these?
I think it really is, because I've enjoyed sort of coming back and sort of retaking pictures. I've got, in the last few weeks, I've had so much enjoyment of hearing people say, "Wow, you've taken my picture. This is great. I really want to get these friends together and do some retake pictures." So it seems to have sort of brought up a lot of memories from the past, and positive memories. The idea is not only to retake pictures, but also perhaps to get some little biographies of what happened to these people. Obviously we've got Stephen Lord, his brother works within the council, or has done. But there are other people. Michelle from the two girls I've got together, Michelle Darby, she works as a receptionist at the Lancashire Cricket Club. And so I want to find more stories of people.
Do you feel it's more interesting to take photos now, or do you feel like the landscape was better in an artistic way back in '77?
It's two types of landscape, two types of urban photography, because that's what we're doing. The photographs I took then, they were unique, and that's it.
They can never be replicated.
They can't be replicated. And I like both of them, because one of them is very geometric, one of them are sort of a snapshot of what it was like in the past. Took in the '77 some photographs of Chimney Pot Park, and that's an amazing little park, and it's sort of built up like this sort of hill, and you can look over the rest of Langworthy from that sort of roof level. And I went once, and I noticed they painted one of the roads, I think it was Ash Road, pink. Barbie doll had sprayed the whole of the road with obviously water-soluble paint.
It looks doctored.
It looks doctored. It looks, if I've photoshopped it. No, it was exactly real.
Just finally putting out a general call to anyone who sees any of these pictures to get in touch, to say, do you know this person? Do you know who it might be? Yes,
absolutely. And I'm getting more photographs to you at Salford Online here, and so we can have quite a little gallery of pictures. So I want people to please look at them, and even if you just think, I know that person on the waltzer, then there's a picture of a girl on a waltzer. Let's just see the head of it. But if that, we could say, yes, that's so-and-so, or I know her sister, then we can start perhaps reconstructing some of these pictures, or having a get-together of all these people. So eventually there's going to be an exhibition, and there will be some event. Perhaps we'll get Albert Thompson to do some singing. There'll be some poets we're going to get to read their poems. Stephen Lord said he'll help with the promotion of this. So it's not just my pictures. It's the people of Salford we want to try and get together and think, good things about Salford.